I'm directly na responsibility, but it come told me public servant and information Jamale said come because we are in the public service, in the public domain. The information is there for every responsible officer to be aware of what is government strategy and policy. But in Toyalim, there's a lot of solicitation from multinational companies. Me interest sort of put a bridge olelo between Banjul and Bara.
What idea? Good idea and for bad idea?
Good idea, because I bankola na fale warandi because molka batajang de pulka te for fana motoyalti. But ya long ni company nyanta na pulka investment okay. This huge infrastructure investment. And in ala lifespan minimum 50 years lem. So pulka investment okay and in ila returns on the investment for this type of project. Nyanta studies jamaleke bari woman ke follow bari ngamin long
and share our expertise and ideas as we move this country from this level to another. You're welcome.
You are killing me. Take this out. Why you do that?
Nindi mbabu da man salam nsiñol yemin mu UDP danning adama baro ka kalamuda wallal binandeya kabrim fama banta janning adama baro ya kalamuda jalni Hussein da ba kalamuda nsiñol la kalamuda nimin basiri wallal nate mako yam fama ku wallal tata badola adama man tan dela badewto Hussein da bo manta wol do la badewto woton tolmin be dula kilin tolmin be siring ngaño buña ngaño horoma mbe tata Gambia din kilingol le kan ntolme forcé UDP me forcé démocratie lom UDP ela fere o landile ani lafta min na Gambia no ndol ngana fere o landi lafta min na Gambia no le Gambia no yaaje Gambia no yen tol tata a foye Gambia no buña am be kile because wo Gambia kilingo din kilingol e be muruna wolle kam al ngake with civility and decorum nga loi observe loi wolen sembentu yate natuma mbalanta nyofe loi tijen data silo kan aseke nga UDP call no bare na modol se fano kon because mo wuli keme fula ni o carte fa yo mo wuli keme fulani mo wuli kemenal ni keleta mo wuli kemenal se gagné no le bari ila modol se fanol dole barama ntolu mimbe findla ngata celebration la ngalon ko we are not celebrating against Usainu Dabo bari we are celebrating for the Republic of the Gambia adun signol nim badingol nin tero nimin siri nite ku killing ni wollel betarra dulalto ngake domandoma nga luwa bunya nga mol bunya nga celebration oke ani horomoni bunya ala barin to la president be wala kala ya kabiri e nyimbe fo alnene amole adama nyin kumo diam anene man fem foje anene man complain ay hormone bunya le tandi from the beginning so nte mbem fawnde ahmad jide fawn mbem fawn folo yamarla mbina mbenna mol be yamarla barindita de mames nyolu kata docteur amadou konde nyolu nin dolum mawol tollon ila partiol bembe be konona mo be hormone bunya tandi atol journalisol flan ale doku kendol kenyim banko kan mbal tendula mbal jayla la doku kendo lafa Ali continue to be neutral. It's very difficult to be neutral and impartial. But I'll continue ka okay. Ngal tentu ngal jay bimben seo bunne. Barim fanande ale fonsaje. Ikabe siring no monumento Santo Jana. Ale fonsaje. Muna be siring jana.
Wow. What did Seku Baroleti? What does this victory mean to you?
But more important than that,
well, obviously it's too much, Ongol. The victory is too much for everybody, even Gambian for sure. Not even only a MPP supporter, but as Gambian. Because this country is belong to everybody. This country is belong to any Gambian. Peace and unity of this country is a concern for any genuine Gambian.
Aiming advices to the Gambian soldier, they are supporters of the Yellow Party.
Obviously, maybe for the ruling party, Gambia secondly, the country tambidale sign protocol is over. Ngambulo yele ngaje kon delem kilindi Gambia not more than 2 million Gambians. Dung intermarital telem badi uliti telakanyol badi telakanyol ino ko be kanyo kam. Wara ngaji be ko drom mi alonko dimero amunja. Ko min kenum pamin kunum kunum tanga bi support solo nga continue wala wala fente mi alonko le banko ñu sambala ñaat.
Advices for president to maintain peace in the country.
No. Obviously, I don't think I have a right to advise the president. President have his team of advisors, but any Gambian know what is the peace mean. Any Gambian we are on the president of peace kekanyalile. Obviously, without the peace, without the president baro, ye peace mean kinyumbangokan and dignity and liberty mean kinyumbangokan. Ninga adrabange already president baro peace so I mean tamin kinyumbangokan. Omangen fendi me min fola. Kudos of concern about the president baro, but peace kay mom. Obviously, any Gambian yalo ko kinyumbangokan already. Thank you. A pleasure.
Already there, so I don't know what you want next.
The United Democratic Party's petition against the NPP was struck out by the Supreme Court of the Gambia. So let's take a listen to Dusano in Banjul and we'll be right back.
Komi alongole keta janta anana manki sport counting. Bare kabra keta fana foka pare mo be sonda nyina la ko president barole winter. Dunia be sonda la kata la winter. Ni balanda la yes, la democratic right la mpruka balang. Bare o balang nyin kola. Natare ko alnata kitola. Hani nyamato natare ko ay slow no anata court house jang. Natare ko ay nyinin karoke. Walla feya ay fenso do me alonko wala ya diming. Jojo le right to la pruka nyamato nyin lamoy because e bi jam pour mo bele woto dalilo kam wala yakende abinala jubelal ba jube kan ndaman daw sodo jojolto andum man daw sodo na judiciary to nyin kamala ngalon nako president Barrow mo molete mi ala nana buka interfere judiciary kono bare loi e memfo abetama ka wala la bare se maytande UDP kolla busandi follow wo ketelale e ko waymbama dendeng ñina mo busande saban fulan jangti mu ya lon ko aketela yeta ye sabari ye munya banko do ko lam tol bele dentala victory mu ya lon ko wala sotota janteng e sa lon ko banko din kolle o victory ñin sab UDP bo banko din le kono ye kafuna mol kan ngana ngata do ko la nga banko do ko banko manke president Barrow tata manke ndetata manke Ousainou Darboe tata amanke mboko ten tata banko din le tamu banko ñinti woto ko natare ko sainteng kito yala koke ko ñim bantale fitna kol ni setanu ko e jamfal mo be ñoma nga jube mune betiata Gambia to nga wodo ko Gambia pour mol mel ya lon ko wala nyanta Gambia keta la sama wala fesiata katari Facebook katari kuma tilim balol falaje wala fesiata katari yolto ebe kuma tilim balol falaje to ebe mol accuse la kol mel ya lon ko amanke nothing absolutely wol be mu kulata abe dannale because molte control la ñin toñindrola molte control la ñin nendrola eteta contribute le la banko même ba contribute kam banko fana la ñina mo lafta mi tan la
moral link live so mu ne nga ne ka stand nañ ma call waaw.
Yeah, those are live images from the Gambia Supreme Court in Banjul, and that was Dusano calling on the Yellow Party members to exercise patience and of course to join the NPP to work for the development of the Gambia and of course to maintain peace in this country. Though in Banjul today, the Supreme Court of the Gambia strike the United Democratic Party's petition against the Independent Electoral Commission, Barrow's National People's Party, and of course the Attorney General Chambers. The United Democratic Party filed a petition at the Supreme Court of the Gambia challenging the December 4th elections, saying that the election should be nullified because there were so many irregularities during the election time, saying that the Barrow camp bribed and of course induced supporters or voters for in the December elections. As a result, they petitioned that, and of course they also said that the Barrow's party use presiding officers as IEC officers as their presiding officers. All these things were some of the petitions that the United Democratic Party filed against Barrow's National People's Party, the Independent Electoral Commission and the AG Chambers. But eventually the High Court in Banjul strike out their case on basis that we will link our correspondent in Banjul to give us more details on why the Supreme Court of the Gambia strike out the petition filed in by the United Democratic Party of lawyer Ousainou Darboe. So this is the breaking news coming in, as you can see here live on Eyeafrica TV, and I am Julden Yaisware with my co-host here, Binta Jallow. Binta Jallow, gis nañ ne United Democratic Party bi guy sent li court petition bi, it's already struck out by the country's apex court, and we will link later Usman Jatta to give us more details of that. But we've seen that initially the Barrow's National People's Party filed a petition calling on the Supreme Court of the Gambia to strike out the court, and later they also laid another motion saying that the second motion has more weight, it carries more weight, and it contains 8 prayers. So as a result, the Supreme Court of the Gambia should consider that. But we have seen that also the Supreme Court of the Gambia also asked Barrow's National People's Party to pay $10,000 to the United Democratic Party for delaying the court sittings.
Yes, like you mentioned, rightly mentioned rather. So this is something that really has been very interesting of recent. We've seen this court case going on for almost, I think, 2 weeks now since it started. And now we have come to the end of it, like you said. But the most important thing is the verdict from the court. And this is what the court says. Okay, this is strike out, and now we haven't seen any valid reason to nullify the election or do otherwise, or judge that the NPP actually had some malpracticing going on during the electoral process. Exactly. So maybe now this is what is important, and we've heard what the NPP people are saying. Let's move forward. Let's work for the country now. Let's concentrate and work on the national development part, which is really important, Julde.
Thank you. So we will now connect with our correspondent Usman Jatta, who is live at the Banjul Supreme Court of the Gambia, to give us more details of the court proceeding. Usman, we've just seen that the country's Apex Court, of course, strike out the petition of the United Democratic Parties. On what basis was this petition striked out?
On the special edition. Actually, today was supposed to be a continuation of the second motion of filed in by the NPP party, but all of a sudden we saw a different tone in the hearing as we saw Justice Hassan B. Jallow, who happens to be the main judge handling the court case, ruling in favor of the NPP party. When it comes to the petition that was filed in by the Yellow Party, as we could recall in the past 2 weeks, NPP party filed a motion seeking for the court, the country's highest court, which happens to be the Supreme Court, to dismiss the petition filed in by the Yellow Party. And today the Supreme Court Judge Hassan B. Jallow has made his ruling, and his ruling has indicated that the Yellow Party has not complied to certain requirements regarding the petition filing, which has to do with one, filing a notice of presentation, serving both, that is the respondents with a notice of presentation to be able to proceed with the hearing. So that was what that was looked at. Yes.
Okay, Usman, the unconfirmed reports are indicating that the Supreme Court of the Gambia fined the United Democratic Party a sum of $300,000. Can you confirm that to us?
For sure, Mrs. Suare. What the Supreme Court did was to fine the Yellow Party for yes. I cannot confirm if it is $300,000, but what I heard was about $100,000 actually. But I've not heard for $300,000. I heard of $100,000. So, Mrs. Suare, joining me live now is Du Sano, who is a member of the NPP party. Mr. Sano, you are live with Eyeafrica TV. Please, everyone is watching you right now.
Actually, victory Kubala means solely, and Kubala means for Gambia, and Kubala for means Gambia. Gambia na be democracy so la fuka futa nyinto for oppositionally we so to ye fit so to ye right so to pour ka wuli katela right channel at the right place member ko high court, you know, katanya kontana kuba te kabrin tumo menna ko Cairo nyin kono bi ala yake President Barrow NPP ala nata also victory nyinna kaje ko ka kito nyin ka win UDP petition o men nati nan jang barembe expecting wala le andu men natan kontan jeto President Barrow keta malete mi alonko abuka interfere kono abuka interfere mo be bulale ko ye independent banko samba silo mi alonko banko mul bet wala la bi am ko ye wala exercise janto kabrin to men ngaj ko ya ko jete mu ya lonko a nominated member mu ya president na nominate ka ke a nominated MPT ay President Barrow nati janne ay President Barrow win fati wol be nata janne a winta woto ko nyaay tan la kon na judiciary President Barrow ma han sotoje bi wolle kito kuntu yaje ko UDP la petition na ya banda yipuma ka bulam bale kono salam bale juma la jolon ndamben kono for leg lol mbale to lombang fo talib mbale to nyin kono lombang bay to yalla bita fayla dam say men dan la wala UDP ko yalla ka fuko nyim banko koleti men tamita wo tamita yan bakfima nyin kamala banko mu ya lonko wole siata president baro wala siata te jeli nanga kafunyo nga jube mune betiata nyim banko kan nga doku sainde loi ya itandi la ko president baro la nganyo men a sota na promises men di molla atale lota sai
or courting I'll cost the like $10,000 is kafuko like anyanta ko wojo petition but being a jago from a cool taunt amount of me alan from atara for 100,000 what does that mean to you to moment na from bring UDP party 10,000 or
for UDP Nkoli alkana mol filindi mel malong e yakarta to la pralie enlight aliye sensitize ya long exactly what is the truth bare katare forum mol kono e bela mol camouflage la e be kuma furun fole e be kumol fole be gomundile be landi kan kumal la mel ya long ko amanke toñati so bile ya fring ko nyil kono mbe maytan la wokono nante de kabring 10,000 kumo nyim fota ko yenna president baro nyanta 10,000 jola UDP ka ya jubulet ngoy nadre ndefam bi jembe extra 10,000 la kanne ay ke 20,000 de ngadila because imalo membe laring bare bare ndeme malo membe laring ngalo nako bi lungta be wala taman la no tonya wala be tamala ko nyin kono bi finally UDP ngol aliyajelle.
Mr. Sano, saying next ngajele ko Sirin Jaiba Fokang ako anying is a new beginning for the NPP party. So what next from your side?
Comme Sidia fo nyameng na dua follow anen kamen kalinu wala mo ala kito te nte kundin anen usenu tema ala kito te usenu president baro tema ala kito te ntol na tema man la fe kula mi yalon ka be boyla kam bare ala taala mi yalon ka tala martala toñala andata fon maru fo mu toñalati tuma do nay kito nyin kuntutel tema ay toña fasa banko bebe benefit la bimbe wala kono wala mu nyinti ko tumo menna e ko nga jam fakele bi akoytale andu ngamen dani ala bulu ala yoleke election on nata nge bute nyamu yalon bama den na kuma da kordal karobela dol haynante wol boyta be tembo men do sainteng nga fa president baro na boro do odanan chuba pour nyin kamala mel yalon ko la presol wulta fasi ma ko no nyame because yata lan num ba den lam.
So finally low meter ibe min message lay soto la mole nana taka
di la molla wolam nyintum be nga nga kafu nyom UDP kana nyin jube ka fa ko etol mu opposition olati ba ya jube ka fa banku ding la moyti banko la kayro natara jita janto drong mo bele be benefit lala kabrin tumo benna ninko kayro fonga firang pour mo liya kalamuta COVID-19 la najang supply o mo ya lonko president baro yo le kerekere pour kaje kay plano lande ka manol nim fan kotol nim tulol sang o ma UDP nyininka man APRC nyininka man GDC nyininka ama NPP nyininka o benefit tata mo bele ya woko bora ko be laare wala nyame nana nga kafunyoma nga nying kuma kalantang ni nendrol ni nying ku koton bula bare nga mira me alon ko wala nyanta banko develop la nga wodoko because nying kamala ko president baro tata bankoti kusenu dabo tanten bare me la banko ketala ase banko keta watila wato me alon ko kairo droba fare wala aya banko.
So finally alla inauguration la ko alla preparation obe tembe jumalto
inauguration la ko nyi no foda men ko man fenje marita la tamala niolti de bare ndefang dusano de mbadani la janni wote madron saya etala pour nyin kamala mo akana mo besi jino inauguration la kela kontano itande kanna leader la ko itande me alon ka atalam kairo baroti atalam hino baroti atalam balafa baroti atalam alia timol fonana baroti nyin kamala kaje ko woluna mbe calendar kuto dilala ni na fo kuto ni donde ka kuto anin Gambia kuto ka samba Gambian koliye.
Barakabake, Mr. Sano. That was Mr. Sano speaking to us live, and he has made mention of very important things with regards to people coming together and working together as one for the fact that they have already won the battle against the Yellow Party, the main opposition party of Usainu Abubakar Dabo, following the ruling by the High Court Judge Justice Hassan B. Isalo Jalo, rather, as we may recall in the past month, the Yellow Party filed a petition at the High Court of the Gambia, the Supreme Court of the Gambia, rather, the highest court in the Gambia, seeking for the High Court of the Gambia to invalidate election results, which was announced by the Independent Electoral Commission on December 4th, 2021. And it is opposite of Usaino Dabo. But following several days of hearing, and today being the fourth day of the hearing, we saw a different development. We saw a different milestone from the country's highest court, which used its powers to make sure that justice was served. And today, the court has ruled in favor of the incumbent party, that is the party of the president, the National People's Party, and equally as well, the court has attached a cost or a fine of $100,000, which should be paid to the incumbent party, NPP. So this is the current situation. Mrs. Suare, back to you.
Yes, Usman, what were some of the prayers contained in the NPP's motion to warrant the Supreme Court of the Gambia to just strike out the UDP's petition like that without the continuation of the hearing?
Indeed, Mrs. Suarez, we have heard today from the Justice, Honorable Justice, who is Hassan B. Jala, who have reminded the court on some of the things that were argued by the NPP lawyer. One was on a notice of presentation, which the NPP lawyer argued that this is a requirement of every petition, and all members, that is the respondents, should be served with it in order to begin the hearing proper. And this is something that is actually very mandatory, and there is a need for it to be present. That is one thing. And equally as well, the NPP lawyers argued that in their last motion argument that the motion which was filed in, the petition filed in by the Yellow Party concentrated on the IEC, which is the main election conducting body in the Gambia. So for that being the case, they are demanding for the court to dismiss the case for the fact that it was not centered on their client, the president, who happens to be President-elect Adama Barrow. So those were some of the basic things which were pointed out by the NPP lawyers, and today we have seen the Honorable Chief Justice Hassan B. Jallow taking a decision on that.
Was the UDP members or supporters, were they around at the Supreme Court of the Gambia? And of course, what was some of their reaction after the court verdict?
Absolutely right, Mrs. Suarez. They were around in the court, but when the judge made his ruling, when he gave the final verdict at some point, we did not have the chance to meet most of their members, and at some point it's like they all left the court premises, and the only persons who were left at the court premises were the media with the NPP supporters. As you saw, we were just interviewing the one advisor to the president, who is Dusano, and equally as well Sidin Jai, who was also being interviewed on the victory, and according to them, this means a lot to them. And according to Sidin Jai, this is a new beginning for the NPP party. And we have also heard from Dusano saying that calling all Gambians to come together to work to take the country to another level, because now what lies ahead is development, is not politics, but coming together to make sure that the country moves forward.
Of course, we know that the Yellow Party did not only file a petition against Barrow's NPP, but of course they filed a petition against the Independent Electoral Commission and the AG Chambers. What happens to those petitions?
Okay, thank you very much. With regards to that as well, as you rightly mentioned, the Yellow Party did not only file a petition against the NPP party, but they also filed a petition against the election body, which happens to be the IEC, equally as well the Attorney General Chambers, which is the AG Chambers. All these parties were included in an amendment petition. So these were the parties which were involved.
Yes, we lost that signal, but we will hopefully come back to Usman Jatta. He was mentioning some very important stuff happening at the country's Supreme Court, and of course some of the issues that Yes, let's get back to Ousmane Jatta. Yes, Ousmane Jatta, you were saying that the issue of the UDP petition regarding the Independent Electoral Commission and of course the AG chambers.
For sure. With regards to the petition filed against the IEC, because in last week's hearing, which was about the motion of the NPP seeking for the court to dismiss the UDP petition, it was a general argument. Both parties were involved. That is like both the first respondent, the second respondent, which happens to be the IEC, the first, the NPP, and the third, the AG chambers. They were all involved in the argument, but at some point we have noticed that when the NPP party was given a chance, those are the lawyers of the NPP party, to argue, after finishing their argument, the second respondent, which happens to be the IEC, were given the chance to also but it's like they are in support of the submissions presented by the lawyers of the NPP party. So coming to the AG chambers as well, it's like they are not supporting both sides, but they are more of giving an analysis on the case. So this was what happened, and it was more of a battle between the Yellow Party and the NPP party at the Supreme Court, as I mentioned, because the IEC was more of in agreement with the submissions of the NPP party lawyers.
So just to be clear, Ousmane Jatta, the Supreme Court of the Gambia, did they get to look at the UDP's petition entirely, or they didn't even look at it? They only based their judgment based on the NPP's motion?
Sure, the motion is still attached to the petition. It may be a bit confusing. Like I said earlier on, today was supposed to be the hearing on the main petition, which is filed by the Yellow Party, actually seeking for the court to invalidate the election results, which was announced by the IEC. But during the second day of the court hearing, the NPP lawyers filed a motion seeking for the court to dismiss the court petition filed in by the Yellow Party. So during that course of the hearing, they were able to present a lot of facts with regards to why they think the NPP, why they think the Yellow Party's petition.
That is Ousmane Jatta explaining to us the particulars of the United Democratic Party's petition. Yes, Ousmane is back. Yes, Ousmane.
Sure, for sure. What I was saying is just that with regards to the petition, with regards to the second motion filed in by the NPP party, it was more of all centered on the petition itself. So at the end of the day, after the argument, the court, made it, because it was a motion that was seeking for the High Court for the Supreme Court to dismiss the petition filed in by the Yellow Party. So before even hearing the petition filed in by the Yellow Party, so at some point when they made their arguments, when they all presented their sides of the story, so the Supreme Court decided to go ahead with that, and they have accepted this motion, and the case has already been struck out. So it's like it has no other use to go beyond that 30 days deadline. As we know, the court was scheduled to end for a period of 30 days, but unfortunately it did not meet the 30 days deadline, and the Supreme Court was able to make a ruling which was in support of the second motion filed in by the lawyers of the NPP party.
All right, thank you so much, Ousmane Jatta. We will come back to you, hopefully. Binta Yalo, daga Ousmane Jatta Lumba, from nekani dal. Just to be clear, United Democratic Party, guys, and main petition, the Supreme Court did not strike it based on that. But when they filed the petition, the NPP party also filed in a motion to say that the UDP's petition should be struck out of court. But when they did that, the second one, they also went back to the Supreme Court, asking the Supreme Court to drop the first motion that they filed in and then bring in a second motion which contained 8 prayers. That second motion as well, that is where the Supreme Court based to give their final verdict on it. But apparently the Supreme Court of the Gambia did not even reach or even looked at the final or the main petition filed in by the United Democratic Party.
Right, so these are cases, you know, when it comes to court, we are not experts, as I for one, I'm not an expert when it comes to court issues, but I believe these are motions that they have looked into very well,
yeah.
and of course the agreement between the two parties, or I think there are three now,
yeah.
That is the UDP, the NPP, and the IEC and the AG Chamber. So the agreement between them, I believe the court has really looked into it, and also
it's notice of presentation of course they said that the Yellow Party was not abiding on the rule 11th of the Supreme Court.
Right.
These are among the issues that they used to give the final verdict.
Right. So that's the issue here, because if they had maybe the chance to go through the petition and of course look at the argument parts that the UDP presented, maybe it would be a total different thing. But now we are seeing another part or side of everything in this case.
Okay. So we will go back to Banjul, where our correspondent is Usman Jatta, to give us more details on this, on the local languages, on the Mandinka language, for the benefit of our local audience, to know what is happening today, right here on Eyeafrica TV. Usman Jatta, Supreme Court be munekata jeng alon the UDP case against UDP la petitioner, yemen file against NPP, Barola NPP, IEC and AG Chambers, wo diamo bitaka ne numbari nga jele ko Supreme Court of the Gambia ye UDP la case tale ya faibanta mune yo sabu.
Baraka Mrs. Suare kon nga fo nyameng angale account bi ke lungoti mialan ko Supreme Court Gambia la Supreme Court akata court mialan ko fa wole gena warta a court sol min bebe a banko kan yela ruling kele yela final verdict ko dile mialan ko fa wole be dending NP UDP election a petition or mialan fa wole filed a court to ka jeko Supreme Court bankola court ba ye election results on ya render as invalid at to moment for a petition or file Supreme Court or kai ko election on aning siloma it was in non-compliance with that. So bidung jenning beef NDP la loyal ye motional file mi alang ko fon about fucking high court Supreme bankola Supreme Court pre UDP la petition on ya dismiss hidung atakuti mialon ko fon anata ka tinna fon all parties mialon ko wolle dabe a court case nyinto wolen IECT NPP aning AG Chambers inata argument solke ibe sata role di ka itan miatin na fon ko nyin case amanyanta ka continue so bidung bi nyanka loti mialon ko fon nyin case be continue la ka katanya to bade bidum bring nada courthouse of photo ngaji ko nyimmi justice Hassan B jaloti another kala final ruling no di ka itandi fon ko wo koma fon another ka NPD a party in charge 100,000 mialongo fon e nyanda ka di NPP party la katunko niaji be fanu komanto NPP ketanu multi-million ko yela first motion of filed but yela first motion of filed in nataka draw work kama in nataka tinda court ni fine $10,000 but being jeko like bring court bring Georgia ni yala final ruling D anataka UDP fine $100,000 miyalon ko in yantaka wole D NPP party lot but nada court miyati na wala sabu B Jojo nadaka nying simfanyata adabe wol kono woleng ka sartol minyalo ko imango UDP party to itani fonko UDP man sartol timmande nanata a petition la caroto andong ibe min angale kan wala safo mille notice of presentation ninkera kutmialan ko fon amake kutmialan ko ye sartol miyan ko fon ya timmandi and wo dabe ko to miyalan ko fon ya tinna ye nying case nying dismiss andung fana last week nga moynu NPP lawyer aba argue kan aba fokan ko UDP la petition akeda petition de miyalan ko a focus the second respondent to mimminung IEC fonti miyalan ko fon wollebe marling election kola banko kan andung inata kan nying continue ka ida ni fon ko itol client mimi Adama Baroti ami multi miyalan ko ataman tara election ko mara banko kan so na keda ko tara wala nyameng dung inyanta ka case nying dismissed so nying be dabe ko yalon ko fonga tin be in case dismiss
Elefang andu fana kabring Supreme Court of the Gambia Hassan B Jallow Justice Hassan B Jallow kabring ay nying ruling ke muna muy tola reaction to UDP support hal ni
Abaraka back Mrs. household the jang bari bring court ning case court case ning banta manna yellow party members all for tumo mina fon Jamal Bije itata so molman chance ning sort of pruni diam Musa Fuko ye nikuya basoto ye disappointment basoto korla karoto but ñin ni mol min marka diam wolen NPP fon la party supporters ni ila members min alon ko wolle be nun ground to nyaad commento nga ñimmimje nga du sanoje aning Sidi Ndiaye wol be diam yela contanda yitandi ñing victory mi alon ko yewole soto against the yellow team yang for like ambi kay ñimi lu alon ko ya min itolia bi ñing kera kuti mi alon ko ya yitandi fon ko ami ku blum kumbari balti itolia
Ousmane Diatta abaraka bake loolu dafa am solo torop Ousmane Diatta moo ñu doon waxal ci kàllaama Mandinka reason su tax gaa ñu strike out Supreme Court bi lu tam ñu strike out UDP petition bi xamaan nañ ne ci gannaaw Binta UDP dañ file petition yi against Barrow's NPP ci njëlbeen bi Barrow rek ak NPP am rek lañ fileoon petition against waaye ñu dem ba ci kanam rek ñu foog ne ok war nañ faa yokk moo nekk di electoral body Independent Electoral Commission mu yàgga tuuti ñu ne fo ñu aat foofu noonu AG Chambers so mu nekk loo xam ne daal si segments la doon happen first Barrow la woon second Independent Electoral Commission and the third of course which is the AG Chambers waaye gis nañu fu ñu nekk ni Supreme Court bi sànni na gaay seen case bi te affaire bi mooy gaay Supreme Court bi amuñ chance bi sa opportunity bi sa pour xool actual petition boo xam ne daal UDP boobu lañ yóbbu si Supreme Court of the Gambia ñoom daal buñ nekk di seet moo nekk ne Barrow NPP am bi dañ file a motion boo xam ne di wax ne ok ñii amuñ case Supreme Court bi ñu ngee wax Supreme Court bi ne NPP UDP parti bi de ñoom amuñ case so nañ génnee seen case bi si court bi ñu saani ko si mbalit bi soo gis nañ ne loolu moo happen tey moo waroon na continuer second hearing bi waaye gis nañ ne loolu happening instead dañ strike out the entire petition
gëm naa ne gars yi dañu xoolaat mbir bi seegaat ko tamit parce que su nekkoon ne comme Supreme Court bi tamit amuñ valid points yoo xamante ne dina tax ba ñu strike ko out duñ ko strike out so hopefully dañu seetaan mbir mi seet argument bi boo xamante ne yooyu la NPP lawyers yi yooyu leen teg si table bi comme di wax ne ñi amuñ case ñu xool point of argument bi surrounding that area loolu moo tax ñuy jël decision boobu noonu foguma ne NPP dinañ jóg rek ñu ne waaw ñi amuñ case rek fekk amuñ benn valid point pour ñu jël
te gis nañ ne buñ defee loolu sax Supreme Court bi dafa wax gaay ñu fay $10,000
waaw moo nekk seen
first one bi
for wasting the court's time
exactly
right loolu noonu am na so lii mooy nekk
it's like table baa ngee toon from $10,000 to over $100,000
so lii comme justice system yi Gambia bi mun nañ wax ne fu mu nekk nii léegi daal alhamdulillah because at the end of the day they are not ruling in favor of a particular group just because they are in power or they are not ruling in favor of a particular
the independence group. Of the judiciary has been tested.
It's really been tested, not just now, since 2016 it's been tested over and over and over again in 2017 and up till date. Even today it's been tested, and this was supposed to be the highest testing of this judiciary system in the country, and which they have already passed also.
So those are the numbers ko hamne molem ko hamne da la nga buga call contribute si programme bi mo nek 2323213 2323213 lolu moy number si rek ho buge contribute si programme bi rek lolu number si yangi nonu 2323213 si kalama pula rek nit ñi tamit xam nga suñ audience ñu xam lan moo nekk di happen bi because bii dafa nekk case boo xam ne daal ñu bari ñu ngi ko doon sentu woon ñu ngi wax ne ok ñu ngi ko doon xaar UDP file nañ a case against the independent electoral commission, against the incumbent party, and of course against the AG chambers. And this is the first time these things are happening in the Gambia, where an opposition party will file an election petition against the incumbent. Not only that, but against the independent electoral commission and the AG chambers. This is the first time in the history of the Gambia where such a scenario is happening.
Julde a jarama moƴƴa musidɓe fulɓe meɗen haalana on fewno ɗo ka wonɗo onon fof yon anduno UDP no naɓuno court ɓe ɓandanɗa hoore makko ɓe woni NPP party on gila ɓe gagni election presidential election on in December o yawtuɗo ɗo joni noon ka wonɗo fewno ɗo hande woni laaɓi 4 ko ɓe yahno court ɗum ɗon fof ɓe yaade ɓe ara ɓe yaha ɓe ara kono noon hande Supreme Court on tigui wi ɓe ala case ɓe ƴetti case on ɓe hawkimo yaasi ɓe wi fewno ɗo noon affaire on gasi yoɓe liggodo leydi ni ɓe yara yeeso ɓe ndara ko woni yeeso fewno ɗo ko ɗum tun woni darede kono noon naafiɓe immi tum ɓe hawki case on yaasi kono no woodi ko andanɗa hoore makko ɗum taki ha ɓe yaltini ɗum ɗon yaasi ɓe wi ɓe ala valid point kono ko ɗum woni sartaji ɗi andanɗa hoore makko ɗin ɓe fotno jokkude ɓe jokkani ɗin ɗon sartade ha ɓe timmini ɗi ko ɗum taki ha ɗum ɗo ƴetta noon hawka yaasi kono no en fof en andi naafi MPP tun ɓe naɓi court kono ɓe naɓi AG chambers ɓe naɓi independent electoral commission kadi ka court parce que ɓe wi ɓen ɗon tigui ko himɓe ɓe andanɗa hoore ma kadi ɓe bokkuno ko andanɗa hoore ma ko ɗum woni ka nder election fraud yawɗo heede ɗum ɗon o joni noon gila ɗum waɗi noon fewno ɗo ka wonɗo ko ɓe waɗi kon ko ɗum woni ɓe yeehi ɓe haali haalaji ɗi andanɗa hoore ma ko ɗimɓe foti wadde président ka court ton first time gila waɗa noon min NPP no waɗana sas ɓe wi ɓe yoɓe yoɓu e UDP $10,000 because ɓe waɗno waste time court on ɗum ɗon kadi gila yawti joni fewno ɗo gila ɓe haali joni court on case on hawkama yaasi ɓe wi UDP yoɓu NPP guluji temedere
UDP NPP
guluji temedere ko ɗum ɓe foti
ko NPP wiyano
10,000 ɗum ɗo woni guluji sappo ɗin so ɗin ɗon wonno ko andanɗa hoore ma ko ɗum UDP NPP fonno yoɓude UDP joni noon UDP kadi no foti yoɓude NPP guluji temedere dalasi Gambian dalasi fewno ɗo ko ɗum tolna fewno ɗo ko ɗum mi woni yewtude ɗo pour onon kadi anda ɓe andanɗa hoore ma ko musidɓe kay e nder emen bokku ɗon onon kadi andon ko honɗum won ɗo ko ɗum fewndi ɗo
loolu am na solo torop Binta Diallo case bi moom xam naa ne daal ñu bari ñu ngi ko doon sentu woon ndaxte depuis bu mu dooree sax ñu bari woon dañ ŋàññi woon moo nekk United Democratic Party bi di wax ne waaw nekkut lii ñoom luñ file nekkut waaw balaa ñoo dem si loolu rek am nañ caller rek first caller hello caller asalaamaaleykum hello caller jumalem andu yiɓe mol call ka muntole ok akam tango misle yes Binta lu ma doon wax rek moo nekk ne fu mu nekk nii depuis buñ UDP def seen pétition bi ñu bari dañ ŋàññi parti bi ñu ne lii nekkul loo xam ne woon dañ ko doon sentu si UDP first depuis buñ because first time bi njëlbeen bi NPP rek lañ pétition on so buñ pétitionné ñu ne UDP nekkul di pétition the right people because ñu mu war a pétition moo nekk di independent electoral commission ñoom ñoo yore wàllum election bi ak loo xam ne daal everything loo xam ne daal mu ngi jublu si election bi ñoom ñoo ko yore so waaw ñoom bokk nañ si so ñu gis ne tamit ñu dugal foofu noonu di independent electoral commission bi subsequently gaa ñu dugal foofu noonu tamit AG chambers bi mu nekk loo xam ne daal ñu bëri ñu doon wax ne sax balaa lii di happen sax ñu bëri génn nañ di wax ne waa UDP daanaka ñoom amuñ kees ndaxte some of their petitions yoo xam ne daal loolu lañ wax ñoo nekk ne xam nañ ne ñoom yëg nañ ne yeneen IEC presiding officers yi ñoom NPP officials lañ wax nañ tamit nag si yeneen dëkka yoo xam ne daal during campagne bi UDP dañ doon jox moo nekk ne waaw NPP dañ doon jox nit ñi moo nekk ni ay ay xaalis wala ay yeneen bagage yoo xam ne daal dafa tax sax
di leen bribe
waaw di leen bribe wala di leen induce
jënd karta yi daanaka
waaw jënd karta waaw in short jënd karta because soo defaree nit ñi loolu noonu ñu ne indirectly gaa ñu ngee jënd karta yooyu noonu so ñu ne loolu moo nekk bribery and inducement so ñu ne loolu warut a nekk te loolu is against the electoral act so loolu noonu su weesoo tamit UDP tamit dañ file petition NPP di wax ne waa NPP leader bi daf doon use maanaam hate speech maanaam wax yu doon wax jaarul ci
yoon ak luwaa bi
waaw jaarul ci luwaa so wax na loolu noonu tamit waaye gis nañ ne si beginning bi loolu dañ xappu ne Binta the National Human Rights Commission dañ génn a statement di ñaawlu loo xam ne UDP leader bi loolu la doon wax ak NPP leader bi moo nekk président Adama Barrow di wax gaay ne nañ bàyyi seen xel si kàddu yu ñëw wax ndaxte gaay dañ am supporters yu bëri ndaxte tey luñ wax rek dafa nekk loo xam ne daal dafa impact a lot on the peace and stability of this country mu nekk loo xam ne daal dafa am solo trop waa am na beneen caller si line bi hello caller asalaamaaleykum hello caller waaw ok mel ni ñàkk nañ kooku tamit so comme nu ma doon wax rek lii nekkut tey depuis bu mu dooree nit ñi comme nuñ dee wax ne rek Facebook lawyer si génn nañ di wax nit ñi ne case bi daal UDP it's like ñoom amuñ case because luñ nekk di file nii ñeneen ñu ngi wax ne sa UDP si boppam ñoom sax they are guilty of yeneen petition yoo xam ne daal ñoom dañ ko file against the incumbent party president leader moo nekk président Adama Barrow ak party am so mu nekk loo xam ne daal dafa doy waar torop te xam nañ ne campagne yi Gambia moom lii daanaka nekkul lu ees dangaa dem nga gis ñi di joxe i xaalis ñeneen di joxe ñu ne sili waaw sili
African politics la si boppam nekkut ni Gambia rek la sax
exactly
this is known mun nañu wax ne is a culture in an African society dañu believe because ñun dañu am lu ñoo xamante ne dañ ko believe mooy suñ demee su time yi campagne su jotee ñu dem di joxe ay bagage di mayee xaalis pour gis ne nit ñi dañoo bëgg xam nga waaye this has like for me personally dama dee wax ne lii nekkul ne leaders yi or political party yooyu noonu ngay blame waaye we have to blame ourselves at the end of the day because su nekkee ne comme like yow man tey dama ñëwoon ma diggoon la dara 5 years bi jot yow gisuloo loolu noonu may ñëw carte time carte joxe carte su jotee may ñëw di la joxaat dara you know ma ne la ne su rombee dinaa la joxaat lii léegi noonu loolu des na si yow parce que yow man carte bi rek laa bëgga soo su ma la ko joxee soo ko jëlee yow la neex loolu moo tax nga jël ko waaye why not su nekkee ne jox na la ko yow nga jël sa su nekkee bëgguloo ko nañ waxanti digga su nekkee yow bëgguloo ko dangaa jël ma jox la laptop bii nii ma ne la ne jëlal lii dangaa jël laptop boobu noonu nga dem nga wone ko social media fii social media ñëpp am nañ mbaate nga dem si foo xamante ne is the right authorities pour nga report case bi waa ñu ma bribe te man lii dañ ma ko jox ñu ne is for my vote or whatever so I think we have a choice to make here.
Yeah, this is very, very important, Binta, for the fact that Gambians they made a history yet again because li bum happen election bi gis nañ ne lu bari happen na fi UDP supporters yi gaay dañ doon génn hello caller like am nañ caller si line okay kooku dem na so gis nañ ne loolu bu mu happen immediately after elections bi UDP supporters yi some of them génn nañ si bedday di wax ne okay election results yi they are not free they are not fair gis nañ ne ñu ne si yeneen polling stations yi doo xam ne daal dañ leen seal wala dafa am ay njuuj njaaj si yeneen polling stations yi ak lu bari loo xam ne daal génn nañ ñu ko wax te mu nekk loo xam ne daal am na ñu am small clash between ñoom ak PIU officers yi so mu jur wax yu bari so waaye gis nañ ne léegi daal fu mu nekk nii luñ doon xaar léegi fu mu nekk nii daal jot na Supreme Court bi ñoom make nañ gaay seen final decision moo nekk ne jël nañ court yi UDP bi gaay seen petition bi sànni nañ ko si mbalit bi ñu ne amuñ case so mu nekk loo xam ne daal léegi jeex na daanaka because nit ñi lii lañ doon santu léegi am na ku nekk daal xam na ne léegi fu mu nekk nii lan moo happen te lu doon lii rek Binta pour ñu fàttali nit ñi rek lu happen on fii international observers for the first time in the history of the Gambia as well international observers yuñ fi am musuta am
bari na
waaw musuta am si election yi Gambia nga am former vice president of nga am former vice presidents.
Five former presidents sa ñëwoon nañ fii nii if not 4 or 5 daal ñëwoon nañ fii nii pour observe
election bi plus other international observers and all that te ñoom yëpp luñ doon wonee ne moo nekk ne election bi dafa free dafa fair dafa transparent te ñëpp ñoo dañ comment da Gambia for that te 2016 tamit gis nañ ne make nañ a lot history in this country because a lot of people thought ne maybe Gambia bi fii the country will be set on fire and all that because time boobu noonu president bu fi nekkoon moom tamit dafa waxoon ne election bi was not free and fair as a result moom tamit he was calling for re-election so as a result moo taxit intervention of international community bi gaay ñu ñëw waaye gis nañ ne loolu yëpp amuñ Gambia bi am nañ jaama lii it dafa wone ne rek Gambia bi jaama lañ xam waa am nañ koola ñu dem si loolu noonu rek ñu ñëwaat hello koola asalaamaaleykum
aleykum salaam
waa kan la ak foo ñu nekk di koole
lef sa di am la jee
ha jumalem andu be mol kol kam huntole
mbe kol ka sukutale
mune muy la
sukuta traffic light
okay
yo mbe UDP mbe jam sala nyina
okay
sukuta kolom mbe kola sukutale sukuta traffic light
okay
mbe UDP nkolu mbe jen sala nyina kunsen kunna ay kungole watu bare kunsen berola kungola katei
okay abaraka bake wo kolato Binta yes comme luma doon wax rek moo nekk ne Gambia jaama lañ xam you know réew mi jaama la si jaama lañ dëkka jaama lañ xam so moo taxit daal it's important pour ñu nootu jaama bi te gis nañ ne certain NPP supporters yoo xam ne sa si code bi ñu ngi doonoon si ginnaaw ñoom ñu doon wax ne ñu ngi oote jaama ñu ngi wax ne UDP ak Gambien si yëpp nañ ñëw together ñu booloo ñu nekk benn ñu liggéey réew mi foog naa ne loolu moo jot pour ñu liggéey réew mi fu mu nekk nii mu nekk loo xam ne daal am na solo trop because jaama lañ xam te jaama moom macha allah loolu fo mu sax fii rek ndaxte loolu lañ xam so ñëpp ñu bàyyi si loolu xel daal gis nañ ne tamit even though United okay I have another call hello call asalaamaaleykum
hello asalaamaaleykum
waa kan la ak foo ñu nekk di koole
ma ngi naa koole eso
okay lan mooy sa contribution
man li ma contribute mooy comme UDP nañ bàyyi comme la ñoo def nii te xam ne yëpp jeex na dëkk bi mu ngi am jaama so ñun ngi jaama lañ bëgga élection bi waxuma la Gambia waxuma la Afrique waaye international yëpp ñu ngi wax ne lii dafa fair cause vote counting la mbir bi la ñoo counté ku nekk yaa ngi am sa agent yaa ngi taxaw ñu ne la nangam lañ am nga sign loolu tamit man problème moo fa war a am soo man su nekkoon man la man maa nekk sa agent soo ma ñëw ngeen ne ma lii aw ma lii fairwut ñaata former président ñoo nekk Gambia en ñoom ñëpp ñu ne ñoom lii dinañ ko yóbbu seen dëkk ñun jàmm lañ bëgg UDP NPP yëpp Gambian si ñoo vote seen choice so amatul benn problème nañ bàyyi li ñoo def life goes on ñu continuer ñu ñëw join hand with the president and ñu liggéey dëkk bi jëm kanam ñu seetaat leneen kon daal loolu naa gis lii yëpp amul njëriñ 4 December still ñu ngi ega ka wàcca amul njëriñ en li dëkk bi xam nañ am nañ luwaa xam nañ li xew so loolu rek laa amoon comme ni ma wax ñun jaama rek lañ bëgg en liggéey su dëkk bi naxariwu te def ñu ñëpp ñu join hand
jërëjëf kooku lu mu doon wax moo lu am solo la Binta jaama bi rek lañ nekk di ñaax nit ñi fu mu nekk nii ndaxte ñun jaama lañ xam comme lu ma ko doon wax rek si ginnaaw dëkk bi su baaxee ñuñ la baaxal su yàqoo tamit ñuñ la yàqal so si yu dugga si kàllaama mandinka rek ñu wase loolu
comme ñin robin fo kan wala mo ñinti ko be kayro le anen tenku mo be wala dani kan mol mi yalon ko wala mo UDPT pour na kayro ning tenku mo fanan sabanti jang katu ning kayro sabati tan tolle mo na ning tenku mo fanan sabati tan tolle mo ning dulalu mala tan tol fanan be tula kono parce que tol comme ka fa nyami wato be do man ta dula soto tol be Gambia jan nen diul be jam mamanyol be jam mumunyol be jam momo e badi ngol be jan to so hanna ka be bantala banko to ebe eba fala ko na dulalu mala o na dulal ketenting aman na faso to because at the end of the day abine telephone kan because ila ba ibadi ngol be jan ni bati jang ifa be jan ni fati jang ila mo be jan at least aketa nyaawo nyara ni badi mbeti tetanola so wala mu comme tenkumo aning kayro doro molye o duwa doro atambitale silang next 5 years so fana man jam fa ba sanjo teriyata ba we were in
other elections are coming up
yes so say ngabe dami fa min fa ngena kuma yata wala mo nyintiku ye parendiroke because National Assembly election or seatale mayoral fenko nyi fanan seatale so na mira scienting working ahead towards that I think is the most important thing at this point, hence the court case is at this point.
We have another caller. Hello caller, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum.
Wa kan la fo ñu nekk di caller?
Yeah, ma ngi leen
Okay.
So lu ma bëgg
Okay, the line is not clear. We will have to move on. Yes, Binta.
Right. Like I said, mbedami intentin sign tentin doku jamale tutakoma mini yalon ko nyanta kuma asla kabirin sign. Mayoral man easy. Parliamentary election man easy because it needs a lot of groundwork, and I believe UDP is a party that would really work hard towards achieving their goal in that area because they have all the chances to make sure that they win the mayoral elections. They have all the chances to make sure that they win the councillorship. They have all the chances to make sure that they also win the parliamentary elections, at least have more seats than any other party. They have all the chances. So I think working towards that now, at this point, is the most important and vital thing to do at this point.
Yeah, it's the most important thing and the vital thing to do. Lol rek la dika bi ñu ñoko mom folk rek ñu nurture jàmm fi peace and tranquility in this country. We have to nurture it because that is the only thing we have in this country and it is so precious for Gambians. So it's very, very important. Politics comes and goes,
yes.
Binta, like I always say, but Gambia stays. President Barrow in the next 5 years, only God knows who is going to be the president of this country. So if we destroy this country, you know, we are destroying it for the future generation. What do we have to tell them? You know, if they come, you know, in this
which is going to take us years to build again.
Exactly. So the Gambia fum nekka ni dal dañ bolo rek ñu nekka ben ñu develop ko lolu rek mo gëna am solo ndaxte lu ñu wara def ci liggéey dafa bari Binta. You know, in the area of electricity, food, water, health, agriculture, all these things are areas where Gambia needs a huge improvement and development lo xamne dal ñi dañ ko wara def. So yeah, Usman, we are going back to the Supreme Court of the Gambia, where Usman Jatta is, and he will give us final updates as to what is happening at the Supreme Court of the Gambia. Usman, what more updates can you give us?
Thank you very much, Mr. Suare, with regards to, I can't get all the details right as expected, actually. Okay. So, but we only focus on the ruling which was made by the Justice Hassan Jallow. So we did not get the recommendation. We would, maybe some of the recommendations would be published and it will be known to the public. But for now, we have not known any recommendation which has been made by the court or by the Honorable Chief Justice all that we know is the Yellow Party has been fined for with the fine of $100,000, and their petition case at the Supreme Court, which happens to be the highest court in the Gambia, has been struck out for the fact that it did not meet some of the requirements of the petition and other arguments. So basically, that was it. After several weeks of a hearing, after the deadline, which is 30 days, the hearing has ended, and this means the president will sworn on the 19th January 2022. So that is what is all. That is what has all happened, and it has been a wonderful moment to be covered in such a hearing, actually, because as you know, it was the first time following the defeat of the former president, who happens to be Yahya Jammeh, in 2016. So I think this means a lot to our democracy as a country, because if the opposition party is able to take cases or to challenge the election results at the Supreme Court, I think it's a very good improvement for the country's democracy, which is growing at a very good speed with the election or the re-election of President Alvaro. Back to you, Mrs. Suarez.
Usman, how soon are we expecting to have this recommendation, or are they going to make them public? And if so, how soon are we expecting to see the recommendations?
I believe this should not take time, actually, because you have to understand that that is of interest to the public, and wherever the public is involved, the court is also very careful with that. And any time from now, who knows, it could be published for the public to know about it, because the case is of interest to the public, and it is their right to know what has transpired and to know what the recommendations of the court is. Because you have to understand that some of the recommendations can be used in the future. Let's say in the next 5 years, if elections are conducted against this happen, recommendations could be used to back anything comes up. But I think it may not take time, actually, because when the court was here, the judge was mentioning about public interest. He was saying that the case is of interest to the public. So this is one thing the judge is very concerned about, that is the public interest.
Thank you so very much, Usman Jatta, for that wonderful update there.
It's a pleasure, Mrs. Suarez.
Okay. Mu doon wax lu am solo moo nekk history comme nu ma ko doon wax rek moo nekk ne jaama rek moo fi gën a am solo, because lii daal fu mu nekk ni history Gambia, it shows that democracy is in this country comme nu ma ko waxoon rek, because lii musut a happen, and this is not the first time. We've seen other parties like GMC and of course Citizens Alliance. ñoom tamit dañ file a case against the country's Independent Electoral Commission and they won. So this is a test for Gambia's democracy.
I think we should be celebrating our judiciary system in this country, because before, back in 2016 going forward, I think backward rather, many they lost hope in the judicial system of the country. Even if you go to court against the government, you're likely to, of course, fail, and it will be struck out immediately as it goes there. But now, since the new regime, I should say, came into power, and not just them, but I believe we as Gambians made sure that we achieved this because of the fight we put in place to make sure that we have a good judicial system in the country, to make sure that things are transparent, to make sure that we have the right to fight for ourselves when we go to court and stand by it, and make sure that we also win in our favor, on our favors rather. So this is something really important, and I believe that Gambia should be proud, and every Gambian should be proud, and in any case that you might have in the future, you can proudly say, even if at all is against the government, you can proudly say, okay, I might have a chance of winning this case.
Yeah, I might have a chance of winning this case. It's a test to democracy, like I said. This is very, very important for the country for the Gambia. And like Binta said, we should be all very, very proud of the type of judiciary the Gambia has now. So that's all we have for you for today's edition of the special edition. And of course, we will come back for other interesting programs. But do stay tuned. Don't go away, because we will bring you all the latest updates happening in the country and of course around the world. And we will make sure that we lay our hands on the recommendation of the Supreme Court of the Gambia regarding the petition of the United Democratic Party, and we will give you latest updates in that regard. Thank you so very much for the pleasure of your company, and do have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
yombana bede mane li mom yombana Inco Home Choice ñolen indil offer bu neexa 10% discount on the 1st of December be 31st of December ñu leen amal 10% discount bépp bagage bo fa jënda bagage yu melni
power tools, airs tools, water pump, welding machine, small construction equipment, safety pump, lamp, garden tools, hardware ak lock set.
ñu ñoko dégandor mané offer bi na kenn bum ko faté te mané bépp liggéey be mun di xalaat demal Inco di nga am bagage bu yomba te di nga am 10% discount si wéri December bi ni so buggé am lu ci leer doxantul sen makani wala nga call len 799-3846 wala si 3415619 wala si 3039000 wala si 7707275 ak Inco Home Choice sem bépp jaaxale si walum tabax wala bépp liggéey bo xalaat demal fofu non yomba na baxna ak Inco aduna bi mu ngi ci sa loxo.